Well, I cooked me some turkey noodle soup today, and it came out marvelous. I decided not to put any vegetables in it. It's got the right spices and all of that, and it's going to be good eating. I can tell just by looking at it. But yeah, I decided to go all out and with the turkey that I bought. I told you it was 14 pounds, so I pulled some off. I put a couple of wings and the two leg bones in there to give it some extra taste. And like I said, it's gonna come off good. I don't know if you can see the liquid in there, but you should be able to anyway, because I can see it from here. Anyhow, I'm gonna be eating it alone because I'm here by myself. But maybe one day I'll have that ride or die person with me. You know, I have a few in mind that I wouldn't mind. Eating dinner together with or whatever, just chilling. But right now, I'm just standing by myself. But I am a good cook, and like I said last night in my video, I don't mind cooking for my significant other. I mean, it would be great if she knows how to cook also. We could split it because my dad always did that. My dad was actually a better cook than my mom. And my grandfather also, he was my dad's dad. He was also a great cook. So, I think it runs in the family, but nevertheless, I have turkey dinner here. It's about almost 6 o'clock. It's 5 right now. So, it'll be dinner soon. Like I said, there's a few ride or dies out here, I guess. I've met a few. I just don't know if I'm exactly ready for a woman in my life. I'm not one to, just get off of a woman and go right back to another one. I have taken plenty of time to take care of myself and heal and do all the things that I know are best in my life to do. And, I had my downfalls here in the last few years and that. So I want to make sure I'm absolutely secure in my life before I try to, step into another person. I know some girls, they got a boyfriend one day and 2 weeks later they break up and 3 days later they're already with another dude. I can't do that. I have to heal. I have to take time off on my own and do all the things that it takes to get over that person, to heal from that situation, and to look better into my future to actually make that next person my forever. Because apparently there's something in my past that I have not been doing right. I always choose the wrong ones. And then, what do you have? But like I said last night, you have to look for that person that is most like you. Not the opposite from you, because you're just going to clash heads all the time and become even unevenly yoked with that person. You want somebody that is evenly yoked with you. And, that's what I look for. But until then, I'm cool being by myself. I don't need somebody. I know I can do everything that I possibly need to do by myself. So I'm not engaged in looking for a significant other. When she comes, I'll know it's her. I will know that it's her. And just in a few actions that I see within this person, I know that that will be my person right away. If it's not, hey, I don't mind going on dates with people that aren't exactly my ride or die. I don't mind that at all, because you do have to have interactions with people from the opposite sex, but you don't have to get involved with those people. You know where to draw the line. Like I said, you have boundaries, or you should, especially after a bad relationship. You should create more boundaries or better boundaries. And, it's not about making it skin tight, but it should be tighter than it was prior to you having a relationship before, because there's a lot of people out there that try to take advantage of you. And that should be I would say, the third question you should ask this next person. For me, it would happen to be different, because I would definitely ask them my very first question. What is your relationship with my Father in the third heaven? If you don't have a relationship with my Father, then it's already a no. I mean, like I said, I don't mind going out on a date with you, getting to know you. Maybe you could be a friend of mine or whatever. But having a personal relationship with my Father in the third heaven, that is a must. And then, where do you stand as far as love is concerned? Have you loved before? Have you felt love before? Are you still in love with your prior person? Because there's a lot of women out here, they never really did get over their last boyfriend or one of their boyfriends or whatever. So you have to find out all these things. And then the third is what I just said a while ago. Find out all these things. Talk it out. You got plenty of time to plan on your future. You don't have to jump into something right away, because the something you might jump into might be the worst thing you've ever done. And then you end up getting married to them, and they turn out to be totally different than what you expected. And how did that work out for you? And it's not a good picture a lot of times. So, take your time. Do whatever it takes. Plan for your future. Get to know that person. You should become their best friend first, That can never go wrong. If you're my best friend, naturally, we have a lot of compatibility. So you base it upon that, and then, you fall in love with that person, and you will understand whether or not you want to take it even a step further. Because life is too short. If you don't value your person and you're just in it for the money or something materialistic or something like that, it's not going to work out. It's not. So be straight with the person. Tell them exactly how you feel and what you feel about things, and ask them, how do they feel about things? And get it clear and straight up front. If they can't get into any deep type of talk with you, there's only one thing you can say, and that's Next. Anyways, I want you to know that I love you. I love you right there. Love yourself. Love my Father God, and by all means love each other, people. Until the next time, love, peace, and soul.